Oh, good evening, everybody. What time of day it was. It is time for the Netflix. I am Josh, here to give you all of your instant streaming titles coming this week on Netflix instant streaming in the U.S. How's everybody doing? Doing well. If you want to talk to me directly, either hit me up every Monday right here on the live show, or hit me up on Twitter at SkidComic, or if you want to talk about Semicore Studios, at Semicore Studios. But if you want to know where to find all of the fine Semicore Studios podcasts, go to SemicoreStudios.com, SemicorePods.com, BackstageSlam.com, TheWadcast.com, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, sorry about missing last week, everybody. You know how it gets. Things get hectic. Life gets in the way. You just never know what's going to happen when you're, doing the daddy thing. Got a little one looking at me right now. So here we are. We're going to talk about what is coming to Netflix this week. Once again, sorry about missing last week, but hopefully we'll make up for it a little bit this week. And I gotta be honest, I don't have all of my notes. Yeah. There's just so much stuff dropping, and I don't mean just on Netflix. I've got so far behind, and I want to watch more movies. I watched Casablanca for the first time on the new HBO app, and gotta say it was pretty good. But there just doesn't seem to be enough time in the day to catch everything that you want to watch. Hopefully, I will be able to help you navigate some of that on this show and make things a little bit easier to get through. As we do every week, or at least every time I remember, I'm going to give you what I have been watching on Netflix, and make my recommendations. My first recommendation, this is going to be all of my recommendations right here. One shot. The CW's DC shows, the Berlantiverse. The new seasons are all available. I'll try to find the series order to watch them in. And if you were like me and have been waiting for this to drop to catch up, then the recommended viewing order is mandatory. So if you follow me, I don't know. I'll post it on the Facebook page, Semicore Studios. Give it a like. And I'll tweet it out on the Semicore Studios Twitter page. So hopefully that'll be some assistance. So yes, Black Lightning, The Flash, Supergirl, Arrow, DC's Legends of Tomorrow. It's all there. Unfortunately, Batwoman. It's not coming. It's not coming to Netflix. It's going to be an HBO streaming show. And I know, it kind of sucks that you can't get everything on the same platform. In fact, it really sucks, to be honest. I don't know what HBO did. Dump truck full of money. But, bless you. But I don't. There are no words. Making people go to different places to watch your stuff. It's weird. I don't like it. And that's all I got to say about that. That is my recommendations and what I've been watching, all rolled up into one little package. Then I guess the only thing left to do, it's going to be a really short show. Once again, flying solo. Let's start with everything that's coming to Netflix this week. On, let's see, On the 17th, Mr. Iglesias, Part 2. Tremendous sitcom. I highly recommend, if you haven't seen it yet, by all means, check it out, because it is one of the... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it's a hidden gem on Netflix. Gabriel Iglesias, a.k.a. Fluffy, is a teacher in this show. And, well, I mean, he's the cool teacher. He's the guy that the kids kind of relate to. He talks to them on their level. But of course, you know, there are going to be antagonists. One of them in particular is played by a very, very familiar face, if you're a fan of The Office. Sorry, got a little thing here. Oscar Nunez kind of plays a foil. So, Office fans rejoice. This is actually a pretty good role on a pretty good show. So, check it out on the 17th. That's Wednesday. On the 18th, The Order, Season 2, is coming. Netflix original. On the 19th, Friday, Floor is Lava. Girls from Ipanema, Season 2. And The Politician, Season 2. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that The Politician is probably one of the most unexpected shows for me that I just absolutely fell in love with. It's a teen drama about a guy, a kid, whatever you want to call him. Ben Platt plays a very... What's the word I'm looking for? He's always looking to tomorrow. He's opportunistic. He's dedicated. He's driven towards his dream of becoming the president one day. And in the first season, it's all about becoming student body president. And the tricks, the tactics, be it dirty or otherwise, that it takes to get to the top. Again, absolutely fell in love with the show. And I am very much looking forward to Season 2. So if you haven't checked out Season 1 of Mr. Iglesias or The Politician Season 2, or The Politician Season 1, do so. Because Wednesday, Mr. Iglesias continues. Friday, The Politician continues. On the 19th, Feel the Beat, a Netflix original film, is coming. Now, Feel the Beat is... I'm trying to pull up the notes real quick. Is a comedy, drama, they say family movie. Bunch of kids involved. And stars Sofia Carson, Enrico Calantoni, Wolfgang Novogratz, Marissa and Jared Winokur. Essentially, after failing to find success on Broadway, April returns to her hometown and reluctantly is recruited to train a misfit group of young dancers for a big competition. So maybe it's bad news bears for Dancers. It is hour 47 minutes. Don't really see a rating on here. So unfortunately, I don't have a rating on that. I don't even have, the MPAA rating. So I guess watch at your own risk. Also on that day, we have the Wasp Network. Wasp Network. It is actually a 2019 thriller, clocking in at just over 2 hours. And it's the story of 5 Cuban political prisoners who had been imprisoned by the United States since the late 90s on charges of espionage and murder. It's directed by Olivier Assayas, also written by him as well, and stars Ana de Armas, Edgar Ramirez, and Penelope Cruz. I believe it is a Spanish language film because the official poster has called La Red Avispa. So, Wasp Network. Coming soon to Netflix. That is Friday. Oh, next week. Next week's going to be good. I see a movie on here that I'm going to talk about next week already. That's next week. And the last thing on the list, we have a 2018 film that, honestly, I never heard of. It's got a 5.7 out of 10 on the old IMDb, and directed by Jim Hosking. It's called An Evening with Beverly Luff Linn. It's got a couple of my favorite people in it. Aubrey Plaza, Craig Robinson. And I'm surprised that this one's flown under my radar. Lulu Danger's unhappy marriage takes a turn for the worse when a mysterious man from her past comes to town to perform. Aubrey Plaza, Craig Robinson. It's going to be funny. It's going to be hilarious. Can't wait to check that one out. And that one, what did I say that came out on? It comes out Wednesday. That one's coming out. Well, that's everything coming to Netflix. Kind of got through it a lot quicker than usual. And that's what happens when, there's not a whole lot dropping in the middle of the month. And unfortunately, we get these lulls. Personally, I could make it happen, but I would like more of a discussion about some of this stuff. Unfortunately, I don't see that happening anytime soon because I'm going to need somebody that's really on the same page as me and watching some of the same things so we could talk about it. I'd like to get more of a book club vibe going where we all watch something, I read your comments, or heck, even bring you in onto the show to talk about something, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. That would be nice. So the question is, what do I do with the rest of this time? I don't know. I got nothing. So, you know what we're going to do? Yep. Getting the sign. Okay, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. It's a very short episode this week. I hope I was able to give you some things to mull over, look forward to. I didn't give you a movie to watch. Watch Snowpiercer. That's on Netflix. It's also a really good movie. Well, by the sound of the music, I'm gonna head on out of here. Hope everybody has a wonderful week. Don't forget to catch me on Friday on the Wadcast, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Guest to be announced very soon. If I'm not mistaken, we have a director of photography on. And of course, every week, the Backstage Slam, if you're into wrestling. I don't know. Let's just get out of here. It's been a long day. Have a good one, everybody.